Edmund's on yellows. I don't know. Anyway, so big match coming up today. So we've got Mr. Nicol against Edmund Chen. What's your prediction here? Yeah, that was my prediction as well. I must say about 10-5, 10-6. So, what about that one, mate? How do you think that one will pan out? Yeah, I was about to say that. I don't think he's lost to Mick very often, has he? Yeah, it's on.
So Edmund's just gone for a smoke.
So how many viewers have we got, JT? Let's have a look here. So yes, Matt against Mick. So that will be that's another one, obviously. So yeah, look, it's hoping up to be obviously a Edmund versus Matt Harmon final, but you never know in this game. You just never know in this game. You know, Mick and Mick and Kenny, obviously two very good players. So don't be expect if we see a different result.
So Edmund's won the toss and has elected to break, as you would.
So, Dennis, are you happy with your tournament? I mean, obviously didn't win it like last year, but still, I mean, you're pretty happy the way you played, I suppose?
Yeah, played up and down. I did feel a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
But still made the quarterfinals.
Yeah, absolutely. Did better than me, mate, that's for sure. So, no, it's a good tournament, there's no doubt. And like I said, there's no shame on losing to Edmund. He's especially when he's playing the game he was playing against you.
The good thing about this format is both semi-finals, there's going to be two people in the state team that I think should be in the state team.
Yeah, that's true. That's exactly right. Yep. And you can get surprises, right, in this sort of format. Sometimes you get a guy that you probably wouldn't expect to make the final, but you know, like I said, the way it's shaping out at the moment is that we might get that final that we sort of expected, you know, especially when the draw was released.
So Kenny's got a chance on reds here. They're all there.
They're all there. They are all there, so Kenny really should have a good chance of running out here. He's left that a bit close, but that's okay. You just got to play through the ball a little bit. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all.
You just got to be careful here if he plays that red plant, that he could push the yellow in front of that red, because that red passes to the left hand corner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't want to disturb that, absolutely. Absolutely, you don't want to be disturbing that.
So you might even, if you can run through, but
maybe he's going to play a bit harder and try to push the red forward, I don't know. But no, he's playing down on the yellow. Oh no. Oh, I don't know about that shot, Joe. So I think that's made things a bit more difficult now, right?
I thought he could have just screwed back a foot, played the plane, played the other red into the centre.
Yeah, he's got himself a bit of a problem here. This is not easy anymore. if he plays the one at the bottom, he doesn't have a real clear shot the next turn. He's going to screw back for the middle. Yeah, he's going to disturb that now. No, he didn't. Okay, that's actually a good recovery shot, isn't it? It's a very good recovery shot.
Does that black pass to the corner?
I think so. Oh. That's not a good shot at all. He's killed the black. And he's left himself in a snooker as well, I believe.
I think the venue needs to put music on so that we're not talking and it feels like you're not talking too loud.
Feels like we're the only ones talking in the whole room. Yeah. Yep. Can you actually see something here? It looks like you can. Right, I didn't think you could, so you might be okay. Yeah, I'm telling you what, he's making it harder and harder for himself, isn't he?
I think he wanted to land at about probably a foot.
But what's he going to do with this? The problem is the black doesn't go anywhere. He's really made himself a lot of trouble here. Just keeps digging. Right. Yeah, so I think Edmund will punish him now for that. Start off with a snooker.
Kenny's uphill battle starts.
Maybe just disturb these two and leave the white and stun the white on the rail.
Yeah, you can hit the top yellow of the two and you still got to hit a rail.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if he stuns these two and brings the white across, that's not a bad option.
This yellow goes to the centre.
Oh yeah, that's a good option too. Yeah, that's a good option, that's a good shot. That's fine.
Total snooker and bit of a swerve here off the bottom round.
Yeah,
side spin too.
There's no easy way of getting out of this, is there?
Now he's got a good chance to open up the yellow for Edmund.
Yep. Yeah, and he's opened up the game for Edmund, hasn't he? So I probably expect Edmund to run out here, and I think the 12 goes in the middle, in the corner pocket, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's probably game over here. He'll probably screw up the rail here. Finish those two off the bottom. The beauty about here is that Edmund's got time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this one goes, is it? Yeah. Okay, good.
You take the top one.
No, he's going to take this one first, I think.
From here, it doesn't look like it's on.
Yeah, no. It's very hard. Some of these angles on the TV screen are very hard to see.
Even from here, this looks tight.
Yeah.
With that yellow there. But
Yeah. He's got that piece of cotton that you were telling him about before. What can you just say to him?
I won't foul you if it touches
Yeah. Which, is smart, really. People shouldn't be getting fouled for that sort of stuff. At the end of the day, it's just a game, right?
That's it. So it's total snooky.
Yeah, I don't think that was the best shot by Edmund, to be honest. He really need to pot that. Yeah, so Kenny hasn't really capitalised on the opportunity. I think he really needed to leave it behind that red. But it was an easy shot, to be fair. And maybe a double? What do you think? Can he double this in? I can actually put it. Wow. Jeez, I didn't think you'd see that much of it, did you? No.
That's a good shot though.
Wow, good shot.
Edmund's got a couple good shots here required here.
So he's going to try to pot this and nudge the other one towards the pocket, right?
That's a great shot.
Oh no. Oh no, it's okay. He's got it. He's got it. Sorry, I thought he ended up a lot thinner than that.
Sorry for talking quietly. It just feels like the whole venue can hear us.
He played that way too hard.
And he kind of overhit it anyway.
Yeah.
He hit it clean, that wasn't going enough.
Yeah.
This is what Edmund did to me though in the first couple of frames.
First couple of frames, he started off a bit slow, didn't he? And then he accelerated. Oh, telling you what, it's come out okay. He wouldn't have liked if it landed on top, would he?
So
would have made it tough even with 2 shots.
We'll see how many people are watching. 20 people watching. Two shots here. You just got to
spot it. That's it. Just pot it. Good confident pot. 1-0 to Kenny.
And I think on the Mick versus Maddie game, I think it's 1-1.
Alright, so first frame to Kenny. Edmund made some pretty uncharacteristic errors, I suppose, in that frame.
It's interesting because to play well against Edmund and beat him, you need to be getting balls off your break.
Yeah.
And that's one thing Kenny even admits that he struggles in his game is getting a ball off the break.
Yeah, what do you think that is?
I think he just throws a lot of negative into it.
Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at his break action now.
So he does he breaks from the centre.
Yeah, sort of break from the side. What do you usually break from?
The side.
I like the side as well. I don't think it matters that much. That's actually a decent break. He came up dry, but he split him quite nicely. There's no reasons why he shouldn't be.
Pretty quick, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard to map that out from your first visit in 10 seconds.
Yeah, but he's actually quite confident though, isn't he? These guys had an epic final a couple of years ago, didn't they?
Yep, I think Kenny was 8-3 up, raced to 9.
Yeah, wow.
And Edmund won, come back and won 9-8.
Yeah. So Brent had a pretty interesting match with Kenny today as well. I think he was 8-3 down as well and came back to 8-7.
And he actually had two wickets in the last frame, and
so he could have got a Twilly Hill situation. So you know, that's the thing about April. We'll never give up. Just fight it. You never know. The opponent starts feeling a bit of pressure. Edmund's digging himself a hole here. He's digging himself a hole.
Kenny doesn't mind the odd tactical frames, cover a pocket, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Edmund's going to do here, to be honest. I don't know how he's going to actually work that
I think
red that's been covered by the yellow.
Screw across.
No, too much. I think he's got to play it now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad result. Not a bad result at all, actually. Yeah, that's a good outcome.
If it was actually left in that touching, that would have been unfortunate for Edmund.
Yeah. I think what Kenny will do, he'll just bump the problem is there's no real safety here, is there?
No.
You got to try to snooker him on both balls somehow, but I just don't know if you can do that.
You could try hit this thin and try come across the other side under the red.
Yeah, maybe. Just I'm not sure how thin you can get it.
Unless you can hit the side he's looking at now and hit the red and try and push it towards the red again. Towards the yellow, sorry. So nick this yellow fine, hit the red and try bring the red back to that yellow and try and make it just harder for Edmund to...
Yeah, I think that's what you got to do, is you've got to try to make it difficult for Edmund here.
He's just going to foul here.
I think he's just going to pull up a foul. It's probably not a bad shot, considering. It's probably not a bad shot. problem here is that Edmund can just
Edmund just gets off this fine and he's landing.
yeah.
Kenny didn't have much though, so.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make it a bit difficult for Edmund, that's all. Yeah, that's a beautiful shot. So he's just got to get position on the black here. The other these two pots should be quite straightforward.
Just use the rail and come out in between the two yellows.
Yeah, I think so. Just got to make sure he lands nice on this shot though. Yeah, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
We'd love to land now where the white was.
Yeah.
Where the white is now.
Just a bit of bottom left here. And that's a great shot.
Exactly where the white was.
Yeah. Spot on. That's the game.
We got a 1-all.
One each. Do you just want to put the scores up, Jace? That's alright. Alright. 1 all, race to 10. I'm not sure what the Mick and Matty game is.
I think it's still 1-all.
1 all, is it? Okay.
So Edmund's won the state title twice. The singles. Kenny's had three runner-ups.
Has he had 3, has he?
Yeah.
Because I know he's obviously lost to you and Edmund. Who else did he lose
To
to?
Woodsy.
Ah, Woodsy, did he? Okay.
And Matty and Mick. Matty's, I think, won about 7 singles.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, sure.
And old Mickey, I don't think he's been in a final. It's a good break there by Edmund. And yellows look the balls, just he's startable. It's got the one to the centre. Yeah, it's a good shot by Edmund. He's got himself into the frame now.
Alright. Yeah, it's got opportunity here for Edmund.
This is off the break.
Yeah, that's okay. He can put a bit of check side on this, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or is it too much of an angle, do you think?
Might have to stun it across the rail and back out.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe let's do that. Let's have a look at the way he's playing it. He's playing it to stun it, yeah, so.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Nothing wrong with that. The only problem he has got a bit of transitional play here because he's going to have to get from the top to the bottom, right? So, yeah, it's probably a good shot selection, this one, actually. Knock this one out first, and then you've got 2 balls that are closer together.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Oh, I don't
I'm
know.
really tempted to take the long one now.
Whereabouts?
Just to the top corner. Screw back down.
Oh, yeah, that one, yeah, definitely. I think that's his only option, right? He's going to have to leave himself a little bit of a long shot. But he's pretty good at those long shots, so it shouldn't be a problem for Edmund. He's missed that one though. And he's gone to white.
Anyway, Missile, I've got to go. The girlfriend's at the front waiting.
No worries. Alright, JT, I'm going to get someone else to join me in the commentary.
Thanks, mate.
Alright, so Kenny with 2 shots here. You'd expect Kenny to run out of 2, definitely. But we're seeing a little bit of a, interesting start, a few mistakes, but that's expected at the start of the race. I think as we settle in, we'll see less of that. big miss. It's a big miss. He's now got a ball on the rail with only one shot, so it's made it a lot harder for Kenny. Grab the mic. No, you're on, mate. Just grab the mic. Alright, so just being joined in the commentary by Michael Azilius.
G'day,
Welcome, Az. How are you, mate?
Not too bad, mate. And yourself?
Going well, going well. Just watching this interesting game between two very good players.
It is a quality semi-final, isn't it, mate?
Absolutely. So Edmund's on yellows here. He's been snookered by Kenny. So Edmund's just going to like tap up to it, which is obviously the right thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
And Kenny's now got 2 shots. So what does he do? Does he actually just try to get around that red and clean up?
Yeah, well, he's only got the one dead ball on the rail on the right.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what he's going to do with this. I think he's trying to extract that dead ball.
He's trying to pot it in the corner, maybe.
Do you reckon it goes in the corner?
No.
Or is he just going to try to extract that red that's on the dead on the rail?
For it.
Oh, no, he's actually gone for the pot. That's made it a bit harder for him now. Can he get another snooker here, do you think? Not easy. There's no easy snooker. I think he's going to have to put that one over the pocket. Which is not ideal, really, is it?
He's jacking up a bit there, though.
Yeah, he's trying to get good position.
He's trying to screw it off there. Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's unlucky.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of mistakes already, a couple in offs.
Yeah, a little bit tentative. I mean,
nerves,
it's just only the 3rd frame, right? So I think they'll settle eventually.
Yeah. Good thing about having a race to 10, I suppose.
Yeah.
A bit of time to settle in.
You know, state team spots available to the winner of this match. So whoever wins this game will be.
It's a good pot there from
yeah, it's great pot.
2 straight in the team, is it?
Top 2 straight in the team, yeah.
Yep.
So whoever wins this match is in the state team, basically, on both tables.
This black guy in the middle. Okay.
Oh, that's a great shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
well crafted.
Well thought out, that one.
Yeah, well played, indeed. Alright. So we're just going to put the score up, 2-1 to Edmund. There we go.
What do we get? How do we check a score in the other game, mate?
It's not up in the big screen, so let me just
Okay.
put a win for Edmund.
So how do you play, mate? Or is that a question I shouldn't be asking?
Oh, mate, you can ask. No, I played terrible, mate.
Yeah.
You know, I played Matt Power, and Matt's obviously a very good player, but I don't think he really played the top of his game as well.
Yeah.
He obviously played better than me, executed better than me, but yeah, I'm just very disappointed the way I played, mate. I just wasn't there today. Just focus was bad, and the execution was very bad. I think tactically I played well, you know, played some very good tactical sort of pool and got myself into many winning positions, but then sort of stumbled at the end in a lot of them, so that's okay, mate. You know, I haven't spent much time on the table, so I'll go away and obviously work on some of the things that I've executed poorly and hopefully come back strong in the state trials.
I have no doubt you will, my friend.
That's all you can do when you play bad. You go away and practice what you did bad and come back better.
I think you hit the nail on the head, though, and a lot of it's just the focus, mate. Your game B or C is good enough to get you through, but yeah, the focus on those key shots is probably all it was.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice shot there from Kenny.
So what about you, mate? You've obviously, you know, you're not playing as much as you used to, sort of a long break, but a bit of Wednesday night pool in our team, and how are you finding it, mate? Are you keen to get back into some more regular pool action, or are you just happy just to be a part-timer?
Oh, it's good to be hanging out with you guys again, mate.
Yeah.
It's a bit frustrating not being able to play at the same standard.
But your game's coming back, mate. I've watched you over the last few weeks, and you've certainly getting some of that old touch back.
Yeah, yes and no. It's just I'm not sure if the drive's there these days, mate.
Yeah, you've got so much other priorities, haven't you? I mean, you're very busy with your business and a few other priorities, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. I'm the kind of player I need to practice quite a lot, otherwise I lose it quite quickly.
I don't think it's just you, man. I think it's anyone really in general. I mean, if you're not practicing, you haven't got that same confidence, right, going to matches.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
No, Kenny's got a tricky situation now.
So Maddie's up 2-1 against Mika. So that game's pretty tight as well.
So I think he's going to cut this into the corner.
Yeah. Oh, he's fouled, has he?
Is that a
Has he hit a rail? I don't think he's actually hit a rail here, has he?
Yeah, it should be a...
Not that I can recall.
Did anyone... How do they call it? Was there no one reffing?
No one reffing.
Alright, we'll see if they've negotiated it between themselves. Oh, that's a good shot from
That's
Edmund.
a great shot, isn't it?
Yellow out enough.
And look at this, he's going to polish these two balls up, drift up the table while putting that middle, and then he's really got an out.
It's hard to see how he won't go out from here.
Yeah, he'd have to make a big blunder not to get this one.
Yeah, this shot here, he might be the only one.
This is it, really. I mean, good position here, and he should be out. That's a great shot. He's just played that really well. Yeah, he's got many options here. We can do this in a variety of ways. It's just personal preference, but it's this straightforward. Oh, that wasn't the best shot, though, was it? He's just under
the table now.
I don't know why he underhit that. I mean, he could have played that quite freely.
It looked like it's pretty slow. Did they brush and block these before they started?
I don't know. I actually don't know if they brushed them. They didn't block him, but I'm not sure if they actually brushed them.
Yeah,
good
that's
recovery.
A lovely shot there.
Good recovery.
It's the thing about playing Edmund these days.
He's
pretty rock solid, isn't he?
Oh, he's a great player. He's an amazing player, actually.
Once upon a time when I was still around, he didn't really have a game B or C, and that's how you'd get him, but
yeah,
it seems like he's tightened that up.
He's very good
these days.
Yes, he's running a little bit here. He's got the last 3 frames in a row. So, you know, Kenny needs to pull one back here, otherwise he's going to, you know, obviously allow Edmund to get too far ahead, and you don't want that happening against Edmund.
Not against the chef.
The chef. We call him the chef because he's actually a chef. No, he's actually a very good cook.
Good cook, yeah.
We played in the Gold Coast Nationals a few years ago now, and I roomed with Edmund, and he would be making all sorts of delicacies every night, and the whole state team would basically come across and enjoy. So he's a great guy. He's, you know, just an all-round nice person and a great ball player.
Yeah, no, he's a top bloke, Edmund. Fortunately, didn't have the privilege to play a state nationals with him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Nah.
Played 1 or 2.
Nah.
Okay.
I think he missed out maybe 1 or 2 years when I was stopping, but not yet anyway.
Yeah.
If I managed to get back up there.
You'll be there, mate. Just got to apply yourself. I've got no doubt you'll make a team quite comfortably.
Alright, so he's going for a big pot down the rail. He's not messing around. Yeah, look at that. Straight in.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of playing in 2 state teams with Edmund, and he shot 60%, in excess of 60% both times.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, at Nationals, you know how hard that is.
Oh,
that's like shooting 80 or 90.
That's brilliant.
Big fever, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so...
It took me 7 years to get up to that point.
Yeah.
He just walks in and knocks it in.
He's a pretty special player, there's no doubt.
Oh, he's queuing, mate. That's the big thing. Being able to knock in centuries on a snooker table doesn't hurt either.
But it was interesting, you know, when we played the last Nationals here in Canberra, he was the one that they really singled out a lot. A lot of the other states were like, oh, Edmund,
look out.
You know, watch out this guy Edmund, you know. So there was a lot of whispers around him. So they've obviously got up, they've seen him play, and they've acknowledged him as a top player. So that's a real credit to him.
Has he played now? Is it 2 or 3?
No, he's played 2 with me, and I think he's played another 1 on top of that.
That's a good shot there.
So I think he's played 3, but I mean, he's made it every year.
I'm just thinking if he's between 50 and 60%, 4 years the rankings go over that, he'll be a nod for the Australian team.
Yeah, I know he got a call up.
Oh, did he?
He got a call up 1 year, but I think it's pretty hard for him because he's got a young family and his wife works, long hours. So
yeah, that's true.
I think it's hard for him to go away. He even struggles to get to the Nationals, let alone Worlds.
Alright, so he's going to come off the rail and play the black back in the middle, I would imagine. Yeah.
He's really firing, isn't he, mate?
I love how he's able to get position just to play a lot of things naturally. A little tad aside here or there, but he simplifies the table
It's just
well,
amazing.
doesn't he?
It's incredible to watch. I don't feel so bad now because, I don't think there's any way I could have beaten this guy today.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he's playing well, mate. He's an absolute delight to watch when he's in this mood.
I think the secret is the little power nap that he had on the back table.
Is that when you woke him up?
No, I was looking for him. He woke himself up, yeah. I said, what about the car? He goes, oh, it's too hot. Put the aircon on. Oh, what about the environment? Okay, mate, it's only like half an hour. It's a state title.
Yeah.
Anyway, he looks like he's getting good nick.
It's good. It's good value.
So Kenny probably wants a
That's
big,
a big break by
pot.
Kenny.
Get a ball off the break here. Oh, it's pretty messy.
It's very messy. It's unfortunate he's ended up with a few problem balls there. To be fair, the yellows hasn't got that many problem balls.
No,
If any, actually.
no, it's pretty good actually. The yellows.
Yeah.
Is there a starter there?
Yeah, that's the thing I'm not sure of.
He's going off the red.
Yeah, I think he's going off the red. You're
that
right.
Makes sense. Good shot.
Yeah, that's a great
And
shot.
You can open the black out.
Yeah, the only problem is you don't want to knock the black towards the yellows, though.
If you can just nudge. Yeah.
See what I mean? Now that's made it a bit harder, hasn't it?
It has.
And this is the problem when people always want to knock balls off rails, but sometimes it can actually have a bad effect.
It's true, but I would have played that shot every time out of every
Yeah.
time. But I mean, he's got enough.
To play a bit harder, maybe.
Yeah, or a little bit finer. It's
Yeah.
You don't want to knock it down the rail there, do you? He's got a few options here, though. You can, the yellow in the bottom right, you can use that to nudge him up.
Yeah, no, you're
open him
right.
up a little
You're
bit.
right, yeah.
It is a bit of luck there that you'll have to.
Has he got? Yeah, he's got the angle. This is
He's
actually right, I
just
think, Has.
rolled.
I think you're right. I think he can actually just pot this yellow near the red,
Yeah,
and he's got the beautiful shot for the middle, which will then
Yeah.
open up the black as well.
Yeah.
So
correct.
I think you're right. Yeah, it's a good shot for
It's well
Kenny.
played.
Well done, well executed.
Put it a bit of left-hand side to throw and keep the white there as well.
He's done well. That wasn't straightforward. I mean, it looked straightforward the way he made it look, but it still involved a bit of work, a bit of thought.
Stun this off the rail. Yeah, well played.
Yeah, perfect. That's great out. That's what he needed. A big frame.
Did need a hit back pretty quickly.
And you see the game's really picked up now. The guys are not making mistakes anymore. They're really playing well. So this is what you expect from semi-finalists, right?
Absolutely. Oh.
I think I cursed him.
Commentator's curse.
I've been doing that a fair bit today.
Okay.
Maybe I should stop saying things.
You never expected him to miss that, but
Expecting to miss that, no.
they're not easy, those cutback shots, especially when you're having to lean over and you're hampered a bit.
Yeah.
But still, somewhat of Kenny's
I
quality.
don't think he needed to play it that hard, though, to be honest. I
Yeah.
think he could have just rolled it in nicely.
Was
But
there
then again,
anything off there? I don't know. Or maybe
I don't
stunned it to keep
Think
away
so. I don't
from
think there's
that.
that much of an angle there. But then again,
Oh,
wow.
that was a great effort. That was a
What
really
a
good,
great
really
effort.
good try. That one.
But then again, it's hard to see. Sometimes the angles here are very deceiving on the camera.
Yeah, it is hard to see on
Yeah.
there, isn't it?
So maybe he had to. But mate, this is like I said before when I was with Tanazi, once you get in this position, you're just hoping for some sort of error because Edmund's got complete control here.
Oh yeah. You can't miss on a black against a quality player and expect to win. You're always going to be up against it.
You're just biding time here,
Yeah.
just hoping to draw some sort of error. That's all you're doing.
Yeah.
He's gonna. Trying to kill some balls, trying to buy some time, trying to put him under pressure. It becomes that sort of cat and mouse game.
Yeah. It's all about just trying to stay in the game now. It's a bit of a shame because he had a.
Played it really well.
Yeah.
Really nice out and just sort of a bit of rush on blood and the black. That's what I was doing today, mate. I was missing a lot of those sort of opportunities, and they really hurt you.
As you would expect at a state title.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, do you reckon Edmund's going to try and break this out and run out?
I think you just play through this ball, can't you? I know.
Oh, not necessarily this shot, but the red down near the black.
Oh, right, yeah.
Or he just kind of double it, use his two shots on
I
it.
think he's just going to put this one over the pocket now, right, and sneak him. That's probably what I'll do. Oh, he's got two shots still, has he?
Now you confuse me.
Okay, maybe he's still got two shots. Sorry.
Yeah,
He
still has
Yeah,
two
he's got
shots.
it, okay, too.
Yeah,
Alright, well, yeah, it's cool.
He did a
Definitely.
nice pot on the first one.
Definitely try to run out then.
Yeah.
And I fully expect him to run out from here, right?
Don't
That's
think he wanted to
fine.
come out that far.
He can play whichever way he wants to, really.
He just needs to think about how he wants to treat the red near the black, and that's all. Just
Right,
quite,
he has come a bit far. It has made it awkward for him, there's no doubt.
Yeah, you want to leave the right angle for what you want to do next shot, so you don't end up double
Yeah.
kissing it or anything like
Yeah.
that.
You can screw it back a bit at least.
Oh,
that's
I
a great
didn't,
shot.
I didn't know you had that angle. That's an
Yeah.
excellent shot. Perfect.
And if you can put this with one, it'd be even better, right? Because
Yeah.
then it's a bit of a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's a win-win really, as long as you...
I think he's got it too. Wow.
Oh, yeah. It's
This guy's not missing anything, even doubles.
This one should wake Kenny up anyway.
This one's going to hurt Kenny because he had it. He
Yeah,
had that
nice
frame,
shot.
and now it's 5-1 instead of 4-2. Makes
Who
it
needs
huge.
2 shots when you're Edmund Chen?
Makes it a lot harder, mate. When you're running 5-1 instead of 4-2, right? A 4-2 would have just given him a bit of confidence. I think now he's just getting run over here by Edmund.
Kenny's usually pretty good mentally though. I don't think he'll let it affect him like maybe some less experienced players.
Yeah.
But regardless, he's got to now crunch a couple back, you'd think.
But how do you stop this guy? What would you do? How would you play him right now? What would you do if you're in Kenny's spot?
It's tricky, mate. I mean, what's Kenny's... I mean, you know me, I'll try and run out from anywhere, but... I mean,
Yeah,
Kenny,
you're an aggressive player as well, yeah.
I think Kenny's got to stay aggressive. You can't... I don't think trying to play a safety game or anything's going to work. He'll just do his thing.
Yeah, he loses his rhythm completely then,
Yeah,
won't he?
yeah. Kenny's not the type of player to change his game for someone else.
Yeah. Kenny's a pretty aggressive player as well,
Yeah,
right? He doesn't really
yeah.
resort to a lot of safety or blocking pockets and that sort of stuff, which I tend to do a fair bit when I'm certainly not playing well.
Blocky.
Bit of blocky, but Kenny doesn't tend to do a lot of that sort of stuff unless he really has to.
Yeah, it would only be if he's lost confidence in his curing would he
Yeah.
try and block something.
He prefers to try to run out.
Yeah. He's just got those 2 reds down the bottom right. If he's going to try and run out, they're going to be a bit tricky. He'd be thinking about them now. He's going to try and break him up off this one in the middle, or because he's got the one up as a safeguard. Do you think he can top through with some left-hand side maybe?
I don't know if you can, mate. It just doesn't seem like the right angle for it, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a bad luck.
Yeah, that is unlucky. I didn't see that shot.
That's just made it really hard for him, really, now. I don't know what he does. He can play through there, can he? Okay, well, that's good if he can play through that hole.
Is he? Okay.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
That's actually perfect.
That's well played.
I didn't realise he had that option.
Nah,
Yeah.
from you it doesn't look like you're
Yeah.
getting through there.
That's a good shot. It's a good recovery shot for sure. So Edmund's got a bit of a headache now.
Just thinking he might just glance off this and...
I think that's all he can do, right? Just make sure he doesn't disturb that. Yep.
He won't be able to get a snooker there, surely. Okay, he's got... Oh, jeez.
Not a bad outcome.
Mm.
Not a bad outcome. He's bought himself some time here. It made it hard for Kenny to run out. It's actually really hard to run out here.
I think Kenny will just look to try and sit this one over the
Yeah.
pocket. No need to try and go out from here. Got control now.
Yeah, that's a good shot. The only thing here is that if Edmund puts that one in the middle, has he got enough room to wedge that yellow between the red and the corner pocket?
Bottom right, you mean?
Yeah.
I think so. I think it'd be enough to squeeze under.
Yeah, and that would be a good outcome for
It's a good
Edmund,
pot
definitely.
too.
Obviously, if he can take control of his pocket, then that's going to be a big outcome for him. He's putted it. I don't think he really wanted to do that, right?
It's kind of hard to leave. You might have needed a Masal to try and stop that over the bag.
Sorry.
I said you might have needed someone with your touch to try and block that pocket.
Yeah.
Judging by how easy that went in, it would have been hard to stop the yellow there.
I think you really needed to hit the rail, the cushion.
Go more full ball into the red, yeah.
Well, no, actually, I think you needed to really go more into the rail and then into the red, you know.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
full ball into the red, off the red.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, that's right. I think that's
very
where he
touchy kind of shot, though, isn't it?
He played it too direct, I think. But he obviously, when you played the way I suggested, you run the risk of actually leaving the pocket open. So for the red to then slide back in, you got to play it really well. It's not an easy shot.
No. They're game-turning shots, though, if you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, Kenny's got work to do. I think he's probably going to give it a go now, judging by the way he's lining this up. Or is he just going to try to leave this over the hole?
Yeah, because he's got a hard position shot, and then he's.
But the thing is, he doesn't avoid the problem. Like, he puts it over the hole.
Yeah.
Edmund's just going to give him the same shot to play again. So, what's he really achieving by doing that?
Does the yellow go under the red on the top, though? You'd say no, but
it doesn't look like it.
See from this.
It doesn't look like it from here, but you're right. You just don't know. I think Kenny's just going to put this over the hole and just hope for some sort of mistake from Edmund.
Some little feathering. I think he's just going to set it up.
Now he's given Edmund an opportunity to pot this in the top corner.
Just look at the table, thinking if this was Rusty coming to the table, he'd knock this yellow into the corner, try run out and double the yellow at the top, and be game over.
Yeah. Absolutely. He's a very aggressive player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's beautiful to watch though.
Yeah,
when he's
absolutely. Why would he do that? I don't understand that shot.
What was he trying to do there?
Why would you take an unnecessary risk like that?
I'm not sure what he was trying to do there because the white was flying up the top.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Made no sense, that shot, to me at all.
It goes without saying now, this is absolutely a frame Kenny needs to polish off.
Well, he's got a great chance, so... Oh,
that's not ideal either, is it?
Yeah.
Do you want to clip that first yellow?
That's just not what he wanted at all.
And of course, when you are struggling a little bit, you don't get the run. You don't get those little nudges and everything.
Can he do a one rail escape? Can he actually get past that black?
I'm looking to see if he's going to swerve. He can swerve it.
He's going for a swerve, right?
This isn't easy either. To swerve it enough to pot it.
It's a big swerve. Big swerve here.
He might.
Oh, it's a great shot.
Yeah, that's a fantastic shot. That is a really good shot.
That's a lovely shot. This will be a big frame for Kenny if you can get this one. Oh, has he ever hit that? No, he's alright. It's fine. He's
no
fine.
issues there.
Yeah, that's not a problem now. Nice win for Kenny.
So again, mate.
Alright, so score 5-2. See if I can do a quick score check of the other match. 4-2 for Matt. Yeah, it's 4-2 to Matt in the other match.
5-2. Is it alternate brakes, Mass? Or?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so Kenny to break. He's potted one, which is always nice to see a ball go down. But he hasn't left himself much here, has he?
Most favourable leave.
The yellow's looking great, but he just needs to work out an opener. That one in the middle maybe, Kaz? What do you reckon?
For the yellows, mate?
Yeah. Has to be a yellow.
The one to the right middle, I mean, you've got off that other yellow as well if you needed to nudge it.
Problem is if he misses it, then he's given Edmund a good chance to get into the frame.
He has gone yellows and he's going the one in the middle.
Oh, that's brilliant.
He obviously was going off the other yellow because it's too pacey to go in from that angle. Only missed it by about a centimetre, a bit unlucky to going off. I would not expect him to come back to the table now.
Edmund has got a fair bit of work to do though. This is not an easy in regulation out by no means, right? But with 2 shots on Edmund's quality, I think that it's probably safe to say that he's got a very good chance of going out.
This is a big one here. If he can maintain his 2 here. This is not easy either. That's a great shot.
Wow.
It was not easy at all.
It's a great point, wasn't it? Now he's got an angle here to get down again.
I actually thought he might play it thick off the rail so he could leave the white on the right hand side. He'd be much better on a couple of these reds here.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit awkward now because those 2 reds above the black don't really go anywhere, right?
No, he needs to extract them a little bit.
If he plays this red at the bottom of the pack, he's losing the white a little bit, that's all. Unless plays it soft enough.
It's hard to pull this one up though, isn't it?
Yeah, he's played it with left hand side to check it.
Yeah, okay, so he's made it hard for himself here now to run out. Unless the plank goes, but I doubt it.
No, I think he was looking at the one below the black to see if that one will drop in or if he can cut it.
His bridge hand's a long way from the tip, right? From the white ball.
Yeah, he does that.
What do you prefer?
Oh, no, I can't do that. My cue goes all over the place.
It keeps it so steady.
Yeah, he's a good cueist, mate.
Absolutely.
Good cueist can just about cue one-handed and still cue well, so...
Absolutely. So what's his plan here? He's obviously going to put this one, put that red over the pocket and then go for the middle. Oh no, he's going to try to break up.
Oh, what a brilliant shot.
That's an amazing shot. I thought he might have had the middle on between those 2 yellows, but obviously not. Otherwise he wouldn't have done that, right?
No, that's excellent.
That's a great outcome though.
Yep.
That's a shot of a confident man, there's no doubt.
Nudge this into the yellow to hold it.
Yeah, perfect. Nice.
Later, did you notice the left-hand side he put on that? So he could throw it and not have to use so much angle? Or cannon the yellow at the right angle?
Yeah.
It's those little things that make the difference between the good and the great players, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And there's one thing about, being able to play side and all that sort of stuff, but being able to heighten that, put that much side on, and that's not easy to do,
No. Now, it's a little bit tricky for black there, he's left.
He hasn't left himself the best black, but I'm expecting to spot that anyway.
He's going to cannon the yellow with it natural, isn't he? Or
no, I think he misses the yellow.
A bit thin for it? No,
he's got it, just very thin.
Right. Yep.
Very thin.
Nice shot.
So we're Edmund 6-2 up.
Correct. Wearing the Hammerhead shirt, mate. Brings back some memories.
Yeah. We both played for the Hammers for a while. You obviously played longer than I did.
I was there since inception, mate.
Yeah, that's right. You were part of the original team, weren't you?
Yub, Mr. Sifri.
You guys basically got me on board when I moved to Canberra.
First time I saw you was actually in the trials. Like, who's this big ogre? He's actually not bad. Yeah, you're sweating like nothing else.
That's what I do,
under
mate.
the pump, yeah.
No, I just sweat generally, even if I'm not on the pump. Sweat watching TV. Always been like that, mate, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I'm not immune to it either, mate. Alright, so...
Just got to drink a lot of beverage, a lot of water. Keep hydrated.
I was going to say choice of beverage is probably quite integral there.
Yeah. But okay, so what have we got here? We've got Kenny on reds.
Yeah.
The balls are quite nice. He's only got that one problem ball that I can see.
Just near the black.
Yeah, near the black. So the score between Mick and Matt is now 4-all. So they're having a real battle, those 2 guys.
Oh, Mick's run a couple of racks, has he?
Yeah, it looks like Mick's playing well. He's playing really well.
I have noticed since I've come back the improvement that Mick's had actually.
Mick's improved a lot.
In
Yeah,
the last 3 or 4 years.
He
He's a lot more stable and steady these days. That's a great cut from Kenny. That really is.
and he's killed the yellow as well in the rail.
Now there's
It's
this
like extra added
red.
bonus.
Red in the black doesn't go there. But
No.
maybe the one down the rail you can see enough of.
Yeah, it looks like you can.
So he could try and screw it and break up the red now. Okay, he's played it with right. It's a good shot. Okay, he's played a safety there. He obviously wasn't too confident with the out with that red tied up near the black. Leaves a minor opportunity open for Edmund here because he can pot his dead ball here across the other corner. He's played a lovely shot there.
He's got a few problem balls, there's no doubt. Well, one in particular. And the black's not easy. But do you think he's going to try to run out here?
I think so. Where's the safety going to be here?
There's no safety, is there?
No.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah, I wonder if these bottom rails are maybe a bit dead or that. There's a couple times he's come up short off that.
Yep. Yeah, they just haven't sort of come back enough, have they?
So he'll be, if he plays the one in the middle, he'll be running away now from the rest of them.
So I think the only ball he can really play here is the one.
Yeah.
He gets two balls, right? He can play the long ball.
Corner.
Probably the corner's the right one to play, right? And if he obviously pots that, then he's got the other corner.
Yeah, he's got a choice of a couple balls, but
No, he's going to play the one in the middle. Okay. Yeah, the problem is when you try to do too much on a shot, right?
yeah.
Has he ended up lucky here? No, I think he's got the one in the corner.
He has got the one in the corner.
It's still not easy though. Like,
No,
he's
it's
got
not.
a lot of work to do here.
Just wondering if that red goes into the left middle. If
He's still got to try to work it. How are you going to extract that out of the red? Otherwise, he's...
No, I'm thinking the one next to the top of the black. Does it actually go into the left middle?
Right, okay.
He might not.
Doesn't look like it from here. Actually, it looks like it might be
I
now.
think if he got the right angle, it's the wide in the right place, it's on. But
Do you reckon it's on now?
I don't know if it's on. I don't know if it's on now. But I think if he had it a bit further up to the right, I reckon it was.
He's playing it. Maybe he's trying double.
Yeah, no, it's on.
Oh,
It's got a bit unlucky there.
he's just not getting much luck, is he? And this is what it is. You know, the opponent's playing well, obviously, and running racks. You finally get a bit of a break, and then that happens to you. So it's a pretty cruel game at times, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, it was a shot before that he needed better position from.
Yeah.
No, so he's totaled there, was he? He's actually missed that.
Has he missed it?
Pretty sure he missed that.
Yeah, right.
It's a bit hard to tell on the screen here. It's
very
quite
difficult.
Fuzzy to pick up the edges of the balls is a bit challenging.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was a clever shot there.
Very smart shot. Just opened everything up, and now he can run out.
Gave himself a chance to pot the yellow as well for the bonus shot. Not that he needs it now. I mean, you look at this and you go, well, this is easy, right? But you know, you still got to play the shots. You still got to get the position, and a semi-final of a state title.
Yeah.
There's always that extra bit there.
He gets too worried about the occasion, though, does he? You know.
No, I've not noticed that.
He's got a pretty this guy that just doesn't get really emotional.
Mm.
You know, he might let off a bit of a smile when he wins a tournament or something like that, but he doesn't really carry on much apart from that, does he?
No.
I'd be fist pumping all sorts of stuff if I won a state title.
Yeah.
But
He'd be
he just isn't that sort of person.
He'd be a good poker player from that perspective.
Yeah.
Don't know if he is a poker player or not, but
Wouldn't surprise me.
yeah. Yeah, that's a good shot. So middle, bottom left, and then back to the right middle. It's all kind of little stun shots now.
Yeah, little stunt shots. This should really be straightforward for him, right?
Yeah, this is practice table stuff.
This is nothing.
No, good shot.
All right.
And like that, he races to a 7-2
Yeah.
lead.
So it's starting to get a bit of a heavy lead here. So Edmund's won 4 of the last 5. Kenny really needs a couple of frames here. Otherwise, you don't want to be 8 or 9-2 or 9-3 down. It's basically impossible.
Yeah, you want to start your comeback.
A player that's obviously of Edmund's calibre.
A master break won't go astray on this visit.
Kenny, it's funny, we were having a chat about Kenny's break earlier, and I think Tanaz basically said that Kenny's pretty critical towards his break, but he's actually been breaking quite well, getting a nice split every single time. So I don't really see any problems with his break.
He's pretty solid. He doesn't hit him maybe as hard as some others, but they usually split pretty well. He doesn't usually lose the white, so I don't know what he might be critical of. Maybe he just hasn't dropped today or something.
So
he's obviously on yellows.
Yeah, okay. So Edmund's got the one on the rail that he can run. And to be honest, he can sort of make that almost a shot to nothing if he just sort of stops the white where the red is. Play a bit of a safety, but also just extract your ball from the rail. That might be a nice shot to play.
Yeah, he does have to be careful where he leaves the white with all those yellows nicely spread out.
But like I said, it's really hard to see the angles here, so he'll have a better, obviously, understanding of what's available.
Well, I don't know where else he has a safety, but to leave the white pretty much where that red is.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to try and get it behind one of the reds at the top of the table, which is very difficult to do from there. Yeah, he's come back a bit too much and left the yellow in the middle. Yep.
Problem there for Kenny by putting that red there.
It's the only saving grace potentially.
I mean, by rights he should still be able to run out, but it just makes it a little bit harder, right? And when a player is obviously 7-2 down, that can make all the difference sometimes.
I mean, it's pretty easy for Kenny to leave an angle on that yellow at the bottom right and just nudge that red off that and stay in the other yellow in the middle. He's
got obviously the ball there, a couple of balls there to do it. Just whether he executes it properly, right?
Yeah, gets the right nudge.
And like I said, when you're not winning frames, when you haven't been at the table a lot, sometimes that becomes a mountain rather than just a standard, shot.
Yeah, well, this would be the one I'd be leaving the angle on it. Because if he does play that shot, he could actually land on any one of all 3 of his yellows. So you are leaving the white in a area where you can stay on everything else. I'm not sure he's got the angle there, so he's probably thinking something else. Does that yellow go? You just look to see if that yellow actually goes.
Well, I think it does. It's just the way. Oh yeah, I can do it now. Actually, the black should hold, right?
I think he might be screwing behind the black.
That's a big shot.
And playing the yellow in the same pocket. Yeah. He's played it well, actually.
He's played it well. I didn't really like that shot, though, because I think he's introducing a big element of risk there, right? Where he could have easily snookered himself.
Yeah, you're right. And even now, it's tricky.
Yeah, I don't really like... we're introducing a big element of risk. I don't really like those sort of shots. If you can avoid it. Sometimes you can't avoid it, right? But I think in that situation, he could have avoided it. again, mate, I'm a conservative player, so maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, you know, you're not wrong. In general advice, if you can avoid risks, that's always the better way to go.
Yeah, look, that's okay. I mean, not the easiest shot in the world, but something Kenny should nail, definitely. One good pot here. Yeah.
Ooh. Don't think Edmund would have been expecting to come back to the table. So he'll see this as an opportunity to put a bit of a dagger in here. It's a bit of a free visit.
Okay, so a bit of feedback from Danny Marlowe is that you're a bit quiet, Hazza.
Oh, okay. I did notice that when Jason was on this mic as well. Thanks, Marlo. I'll put it a bit closer, mate. Can you keep the feedback coming?
Is that better now, Marlo?
I'm just about eating the mic, mate, so I noticed Jason was too, but just give us a shout if that's any better now.
Okay, great. Alright, so obviously that means that Hazza's a bit easier to hear now.
Well, I've got it right up to my mouth, mate, so...
Yeah, good, okay.
Yeah, great. Alright.
That's good. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the feedback.
Thanks, Danny. Lucky I had some dinner, otherwise I'd be chewing on this thing. Alright. Alright, so Edmund's potted a couple. It's a bit of a tricky situation here now, though.
Has he got one?
Yeah, he's only got one,
He's only
mate.
got the one, okay. Yeah, that's not easy now. He's got a lot of... this has to be a big shot here.
Is he going to safety?
No, not hard enough.
It was an attempted one.
It looked like he just sort of half-hearted shot, didn't it?
I think he tried to play it a bit thinner. Alright, so
Maybe just
Kenny's
jack up here, get a bit of angle. Oh,
it's going a little bit far. Has to get a bit lucky here.
Oh, no.
That's
That's a hard shot.
I think it cuts, but it's certainly not the shot you'd like to have.
Thing is, if you can actually just go for the cut, but leave the white up the table, so at least gives Edmund a hard next shot.
He's going to lose the white quite a bit here. Yeah,
that's actually a good outcome.
He's done well to hold
that's
the white.
That's a good outcome. That's what we're sort of talking about. If you don't pot it, at least leave the white somewhere there and make it really tough for your opponent. And that's really hard now. I mean, Edmunds hasn't got any easy shot here. So, yeah, good play by Kenny.
Okay, so Edmund's gone for the cut and overcut it, so it should be a fairly simple knock-in for Kenny.
Good shot.
Well done, Kenny.
Three. Okay.
The only thing about talking too loud where we are, Mass, is you don't want the players to hear you commenting on their shots, right?
It's too bad because I did a bit of a test before with Danaz, and you know, I got him to stand at the table, and I was sort of talking like this, and he couldn't hear a word. So I think we sort of a bit paranoid, but I don't think it's actually that bad.
Okay,
yeah.
I was probably whispering a bit too much there.
Yeah, I understand what you mean though. I was a bit nervous at the start as well because I'm like, I just don't want them to obviously put the guys off the game. Well, Edmund hasn't potted, but he's left Kenny in nothing by the looks of it. And Kenny's returned the favour, which is absolutely the right thing to do.
So Edmund's just played a bit of a tie-up shot for Kenny.
He's going to go for the middle here. He's giving him a shot. And a nice pot.
It's a good first pot.
Kenny.
It was a little bit lazy for Edmund to leave that shot on though.
So, okay, so he's actually got this one up the top rail, which I didn't spot initially.
Now is he gonna try and break up those two? Yeah, that's a good shot.
It's a great extraction shot.
It shows that he's still playing with confidence.
The problem here is he's got no shot now.
Yeah, he was a bit unlucky with that.
Which is very unlucky because he played a lovely shot.
Yeah, you always need a bit of luck with those, but I like the way he's thinking. Still staying positive at 7-3 down.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And all he needs is 1 or 2 frames here, and he's back in it, right? Oh, look at this! Really good positive play.
Really nice cut there. That was
a fantastic effort.
Did well to hold it. It's just left slightly awkward little cut back here now.
So I think he's going to have to play that one up the top rail.
I think he would have preferred to get the bottom right one out of the way at this stage, but don't think he's left the right angle.
I think he's going to have to play this one that he's playing. Knock these two out that are down the bottom of the table, and then leave the difficult ball to last, which is probably not ideal, but I just don't know if he's got any other option at this stage.
He's played a good shot there. He's got a good little bit of angle here to screw back.
Yeah, the big shot's going to be the transition from that red to the black, right?
Yeah.
And to be honest, he's got a nice option for the middle. The middle's quite...
He's got the middle, or he could have left an angle to stun back into the middle table for the corner, but
he's going to have to play through this ball has, because it's not going to be, otherwise he's going to be snookered, right? So he's going to have to give it a bit of juice.
Yeah, he's going to have to
he's playing back.
I can't see the angle for the stun. Okay, he's screwed straight back.
Yeah, great shot.
Yeah,
I didn't actually see that as well. I thought it was going to the yellow.
It's a good shot. He can just play this naturally now. Cat on the yellow. He won't have to worry about it.
From the angle that I was looking, I thought he was actually going to screw back into the yellow.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, lovely shot.
That's really nice by Kenny.
Excellent out, that one there from Kenny.
By Kenny. So, back to 7-4. He's won a couple of frames.
Yeah, a couple of frames.
So that was very important for him to do.
Yeah, we said he needed to start his run, not let Edmund get too far in front.
And you know what, if he can sneak another 1 or 2 here, then it's game on. Edmund's opted for a toilet break. Bathroom break, I should say.
Partially strategic, or...
Well, it's not a battle tactic, is it?
Yeah.
It's probably not great sportsmanship, but
I don't think...
he genuinely needs to go rather than me.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't probably want to pull that sort of stunt.
No, it's not like
he's
to
do
that.
No.
Just to have a rest. I mean, they've just played 11 frames, so...
I think he's entitled to a bathroom break, right?
Yeah, splash some water on your face. Contemplate the frames you just stuffed up. We've all been there.
Yeah.
No, it's good to see Kenny come back and make a bit of a game out of it, though.
I really enjoyed playing Matt Power today. It was just a really friendly game. We ended up having a drink together, twice during the sort of match. Just when we got a bit tired or whatever. It's just a nice way. It's just a game, right? So you got to enjoy it.
Did he double on you about 16 times or?
No, man, he didn't. I don't know if he actually potted a double today. He was off his doubles. He didn't play that great either. Free standard. But he just executed those last balls better than me. I think there was a difference in the match.
I can tell you
he was a bit off his game as well, definitely.
I can tell you, going away to nationals with Matt a number of times, the number of times he would get himself out of trouble with doubles.
He's
just insane, mate. Yeah. In fact, there were shots there where I prefer he'd double it instead of leave it down the rail.
Yes.
He's got his angles sorted.
He's a great sportsman, and when you play him, it's always played in the right spirit. So I really enjoy playing.
He's a top bloke.
Yeah.
good personality to have around in the
that's
team,
great.
in
That's
the
great.
team as well.
He's a real team guy. You know, never complains. And, yeah, it was nice playing him today. Really enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy the way I played, but I enjoyed playing him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know anyone who doesn't enjoy playing when they're not playing well, mate. Or who enjoys playing when they're not playing well. Alright, Kenny's emerged. Do we have a score check on the other match?
My phone just died, so I can't look it up. But it should be on the ACTEBA website. If you just go to the ACTEBA website, there should be a link.
Okay.
So we're back out 7-4 Kenny's break. So you'd want to get a nice big cracking break going here. Put a couple of balls or a ball at least. And give himself a chance to get some momentum going. Continue the momentum going.
He's lost the wire there.
That's a bit unlucky though, right?
It is unlucky, but it's not a good time to make that mistake.
No, just as you get momentum, you don't want to be letting your opponent back in to damage you. Because I'll tell you what, there's a big difference between 7-5 and 8-4 here, right?
Oh yeah, I mean any frame's a 2-frame swing, but at this time it is big. So I've just looked it up. It's 5-all between Matt Harmon and Mick Norton in the other game. So that's good to see. Couple tight semis.
That's good. Yeah, Mick, like we said, has made some massive improvements to his game. So certainly in the last year or two. And you know, credit to him, because I know he plays a lot of different competitions and he travels away, and he's very enthusiastic about his game, and obviously it's paying rewards. So good on Mick.
So he's probably found a bit settled more in his personal life now. I know he recently got married or whatever, and that sometimes that helps when you've got a bit of stability at home. Or
he seems very happy. So
yeah,
that's great.
As we know, very much a mental game, this one. So you want everything to be balanced when you're coming to these big games.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, we've got Edmund knocking away here. Can you see any challenges for him here, Mass?
Sorry, what was that?
Can you see any challenges for him here?
Mate, it looks all pretty fundamentally straightforward to me, but I can't see anything that would really trouble him here. I think he's going to obviously, he's got two options. He can either drag this back a bit and set himself up, or you know what maybe he plays that hard ball first, the one in between the two reds there.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that right yellow and just thinking, has he got that one now? That's the only one I can see posing any difficulty.
Because if he pots that one, that's in between the two reds, and now it's just a stun then.
Yeah.
We can play this one through.
Okay, he's going to roll this one through. Yeah.
He hasn't played that well at all, has he?
I thought it was a bit tricky, but I thought that if he could play the yellow on the right and nudge into the red, that would have been the right shot, but I'm not sure the angle was on.
Yeah, I think I would have played the one I suggested, the one that's here in between the two reds, and if he potted that, he would just then a stun to finish them.
Yeah.
But then again, I can't see the same angles that he can see, so maybe there was something there there was a reason why he didn't go for that.
Play a safety on the bottom rail now, I'd imagine. Always gone for the big cut.
He's gone for it.
It wasn't a bad effort.
The time's changing here a bit. I mean, you know, Edmund's missing his chances. Kenny's getting his. If he can win this one, the game's definitely changed. And this is what I was talking about Ronnie before in the commentary. You know, Ronnie was like, "Oh, well, how important do you see the first frame?" And I said, "Well, not really that important. I mean, you'd rather win it than lose it. Don't get me wrong, but the match goes through a lot of phases. You know what I mean?"
Oh yeah.
And as long as you can win more majority of those phases, you're going to win the match. So it's a matter of just hanging in there and waiting for your chances, right?
Yeah, I think it's important to start well, but I think it's more important just to suss out how the other person's playing as well.
Yeah. The first few frames, you're just trying to get your cueing right and get your momentum, and you know. So it's not that important. It's important that you use the start of the match to establish yourself, I think, rather than the scoreline.
Yeah, agree. And a race to 10, you got time to settle in.
Race to 2 or 3 is different. I mean, that's just lottery. But decent race, 1 or 2 frames to settle yourself, even if you lost them. No need to be too alarmed. Right, so he's gone for a big shot here, and he's left Edmund an opportunity.
Played it as
an opportunity, but an opportunity.
No, it's interesting that he played that as a shot to nothing. It shows a little bit of nervousness or lack of confidence, maybe.
Which is a bit disappointing because he's playing a bit better now. So really, I would have thought that he would have let that momentum continue somewhat. So a bit disappointing that he didn't back himself there, I suppose. But Edmund's got a hard shot here because even if he pots it, he's running into that black, so he'll probably snooker himself or something like that.
I don't think he'll take that on. I mean, there is a shot where you can play one yellow off the other and still leave the white on the bottom rail.
I think he's playing really good. I'm just watching a bit of his game here. He's not missing anything. He's just potting everything. Oh, that's a good shot, I think.
Yeah, that's. I think he's tied Kenny up pretty well there.
So Mick looking definitely to cause a bit of an upset here. Definitely, I think he's going to go up 6-5 or 7-6.
Yeah.
Can't remember what you said the score was.
Yeah, I think it was 5-all, so I think
6-5.
he'll be up 6-5 now.
So he's playing some really good pool. And he's looking very confident in his queuing. So good signs for Mick.
Kenny's played a clever shot there. He's left Edmund with a shot, but not a lot else. So
yeah. I don't know if I'd play this one. I think I'd rather just glance off that yellow and leave the white on the rail.
Oh, mate, I expect him to pot it and screw it back and try and make something happen here.
Really? Okay. That's a very ambitious shot. Yeah, I think I'd rather just seen him glance off that and take his yellow out of there and leave Kenny with nothing. It's really a prayer, to be honest.
I recognise the shot because I would have done the same.
Isn't it interesting how we all play a bit differently, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's the beauty about this game, right?
Oh, I don't think Edmund likes to leave a chance on the table.
Yeah.
Because if you play that little nudgy shot and the other person runs out, then you think, oh, I should have had a crack at the pot.
Yeah. Look, I don't mind having a crack at the pot, but I just think trying to screw the white ball length of the table to try to dislodge something and hope it'll turn out right, I just think that's way too ambitious. It's a very low percentage.
Oh, they're the ones you come for, Mass. They're the ones that bring you back the next week.
Yeah. Especially if you pull it off right. Edmund's need to pull a few of those sort of shots off, isn't he?
Yeah, like I said, being as good as he can cue, I'm not surprised he took it on.
Yeah, fair enough.
But that does leave Kenny with a decent opportunity. Is he maybe play a safety here, try and tie Edmund up, get 2 shots, or do you think?
I think this is Kenny's opportunity to really frustrate Edmund now. I mean, I don't know if I'd be attempting it out here if I was Kenny because it's actually pretty hard. But certainly tie him up a little bit. Put this up in the top rail now, top pocket.
I think with Edmund playing a couple loose shots, Kenny will try and frustrate him a little bit here.
Well, I think Edmund is getting a bit frustrated, right? I mean,
Yeah.
So this is where Kenny's got a really good opportunity to pinch another 1 or 2 frames and really apply more pressure. Yeah, it's
a good out.
Good shot. So I'm just sort of glancing over at Mick and Maddie's table, and Mick just looks very confident, doesn't he?
He's looking quite confident, I will say, yes.
Just not missing anything. He said, look, Mick's just in a bad position though. Anyway, back to this game. Bit risky. I don't know if I really like that shot, to be honest, Has, because I think what it's done is given Edmund the opportunity now to put that ball on that top pocket.
Yeah, it gives him a chance to tie up that pocket.
Yeah.
Brings him back in the game.
Absolutely.
Still, it's no easy shot, that one.
Not easy, but you don't have to be spot on here. As long as you're something like that, that's enough. That's actually enough.
Buys a bit of time. Obviously leaves a gap if Kenny can get on one of the balls at the top. But
So how would you analyse this? Who do you think is actually favourite to win this frame now?
I still think Kenny's got control, mate. I think Edmund's bought a bit of time there, but I still think it's.
He certainly made it harder for Kenny now, though.
You're right.
Oh, this doesn't look good either.
He'll get away with that.
He's actually pulled up, luckily.
Yeah.
The worst thing that could have happened there is for it to go behind the yellow. But he's actually got a snooker as well, but easy snooker to get out of. One rail. Escape. That now makes it hard for Kenny. He's really got to pot this.
Yeah, I don't know if he can slide past it and hit the one at the top.
I don't think he can. He'll probably play a bit of a semi-safety where he glances off that red and leaves the white at the top rail.
It's probably the one. You can even get a snooker behind the red at the top rail.
That's right. And even if you don't get a snooker, oh wow.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah, that's obviously not worked out very well at all.
Granted the game to Edmund. Why would he do that?
Oh, I think he was trying to come off it thick and leave the white off the top end, but it's obviously gone.
It was very hard.
All wrong, Pete Tong, that one.
Oh, that's a bad shot too.
Yeah, a bit loose.
A couple of errors are creeping into both their games, right? A bit of pressure maybe.
Yeah. Well, it is getting on in the day, so fatigue can
as well,
definitely play a role.
Definitely. Oh.
It's a great pot. It's just.
This is the thing, though, when you make a mistake and you got to recover, the white ball's got to run a bit wild, so this stuff happens.
Oh!
Wow.
That's huge.
Wow, that's really
huge pot.
Really demoralising for Kenny, that.
Yeah, look, it's obviously very unlucky for Kenny. Didn't get another chance to pop that out.
I've been thinking he's back at the table next shot and looking good to go out, and all of a sudden Edmund does that. He did a couple of those in Nationals, I think, maybe one or two of them. He's done a few of those sort of shots in the past. 8-4.
Yeah. I remember doing one or two of those in Nationals and having a couple happen against you. It's not a great feeling.
No.
Especially when you've worked hard to build an opportunity for yourself. But
see, I think Kenny really didn't need to play that shot he played previously. I think a little bit of a glance, like I said, and put the white at the bottom and put some pressure on Edmund. Now he's putting balls off breaks and.
Yeah, this is where you can get punished. You make one mistake and you lose 2 frames.
If he can get an opener here, he's going to run out probably.
Yeah, I think he's got the yellow underneath the black if he wants it.
Yeah, reds look better.
Yeah,
reds definitely look better than yellows.
You can go out off either of them, mate, to be honest.
Whatever you like.
I think the reds are easier.
Because you don't have any rail shots to negotiate. But Edmund likes rail shots, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's not fazed by that. He's not fazed. I mean, he has knocked 2 yellows in off the break, and he has chosen yellows.
Yeah, great shot.
Yeah.
And that's actually giving him perfect angle.
Yeah, it's a good angle.
He'll just drift down past and run that ball up the rail.
Yeah. Just drop this in and take the ball down the rail next. He'll probably land on the one in the middle too if you wanted to take that. Would not.
This is the thing. There's unnecessary risks.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I wanted to stun that or maybe hit it a bit thick because I didn't think I saw it coming off just below the knuckle.
Yeah, this should really be a nice run out for Kenny here. Which sort of compensates a bit for that last frame, somewhat.
Can look at it that way. Either way, it's an opportunity that he obviously needs to take. It'd be a good way to get his confidence up again. If he can stroll through these balls.
I'm thinking he's going to go okay here. I think he's a bit angry from that last frame now, so he's wanting to. When you move past that stage of being like a bit nervous, or you just like, okay, I'm going to nail this now.
Yeah.
I think he's at that stage. So he's still got 2 here, Has. I think he's just going to have to drift up here with his shot. Get himself up on a pot for the next shot. That's good enough.
Yeah.
You can now just run that up nice and gently. Doesn't have to hit it too hard. Up at the top rail and top pocket. And then obviously the next shot he's got the middle pocket as well. Oh, he's going for this first. Is he? Is that on, is it? I didn't realise that was on. Still okay though.
Yeah,
Really. He's still okay.
Although the ball he wanted to play, he won't be able to now. He's going to have to.
He's got a pretty sharp angle here though.
Yeah, there's a
That's
bit.
why I liked the shot previously, because I think he had a nice, just a natural angle to get onto that one in the middle, you know.
Yeah, this is obviously turned into a pressure shot now.
Yep.
He's played that well.
Beautiful shot.
Played that very well.
So now it just depends what he likes. I think definitely in the middle first.
Yep. Yeah, he's on the one into the middle nice enough that you're just dropping in at this point in time. Yeah. I don't know if he needed to play it that hard, but
I think he wanted to give himself an opportunity to screw back.
yeah, get the white off the rail.
He didn't want to leave himself a hard black, but I'm telling you what, just sometimes it's just better to have a black shot in the black than not have a shot in the black. But hindsight's a lovely thing. Oh no! Wow.
I was wondering if that that went clean. That the pace he played it obviously did. Surely.
So I think Kenny's just got to drop this red and leave the white where the red is now. That's what he's got to do. I wouldn't try doing any more than that. Just, give yourself a shot in the black.
Yeah, he's jacking up. He's going to stun it. I don't know if I'd be confident just to roll it either.
This is the problem when you start trying to get too cute a position. It wouldn't give you any benefit even if you potted it, and then you could have just done that by rolling it in. Problem is when you got a ball in the rail, you just want to play it as simple as possible. Just cue it nicely.
Yeah, it would have had to have been perfectly pocket weight to stay on the other red, but it was on.
Yeah. So, you know what, Edmund, I don't know what he's going to do here, but I would probably just take the pocket, wouldn't you?
I'm always looking for a way to go out, but it's a risk here if he does try and screw back for it.
Yeah, look, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean,
pretty tough shot, but fair enough.
Could say this is now a shot to nothing.
Well, maybe. Depends how he plays it.
No, he'll pocket weight this one and leave a tricky black. I think if he does pocket weight it.
It's actually played well, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think he's left him on.
And the right idea to play it off the red, but it's pretty well and truly on, I believe.
Definitely looks like it's got a nice half a pocket here.
It's well played from Kenny. That's an excellent shot.
It's good shot.
Really well played.
Oh, that's yours.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna do a score update on the other table as well. Alright.
Nice. Alright, so 8-5.
So,
no, because my phone died. Are you on the phone? Yeah, I'll send you this.
alright, so the score on the other table is 6-all between Matt and Mick.
6 all, is it?
6 all over there, yeah. So Kenny's come up dry there. Balls are fairly well laid out as well, so Edmund will have a good opportunity. He's only one away from the hill as well, so he'll be very keen to take this opportunity and really put Kenny under the pump. Seconds. Alright, so it looks like he's going the yellows. So you think there's a couple tricky balls there. Obviously the one next to the black's quite tied up. He seems to be coming up a bit short off that bottom rail. I'm not sure whether or not that's the rail or him, but it's definitely not finished in an ideal position. You think the only shot here is to play the yellow near the middle up to the top. A little bit unlucky there. Half a centimetre the way, and that was in. He has got control of the game though, so Kenny's going to have to fight for this frame. So he has played a bit of a containing safety there. Try and develop a ball and buy a bit of extra time. Edmund's looking at trying to free up the yellow next to the black. It's really the only one that's going to prevent him from running out. So he's looked to try and leave the white on the bottom rail, and he has kind of killed his yellow a bit, so that's not going to do him any favours. So Kenny looks like he's going to double this back. I'm not sure if it's on from here, but we'll soon find out. Yeah, it looked like it kind of got a bit of a dead kick off that rail. It looked like it was on its way in. It's a nice shot from Edmund there. He's definitely got his work cut out here though. Needs to work out how he's gonna connect from his second last yellow to the yellow on the bottom rail. So he's left a natural angle for the yellow in the middle to run up to the top. He's played that really well. Just run a little bit far enough to make it slightly awkward. It's going to be losing the wide a little bit. He might even try and put a bit of left hand side to hold it with the red. Just played it fairly natural. Got a kiss off the red. left a slightly awkward black, but I don't expect him to have too many difficulties with this. Oh, it just drops in. Well played. That was a good out. Took his opportunity really well there. So Edmund's on the hill, and he's got a break, so it's all within his control now. It's a great buzz too, but he hasn't been lucky to drop one. It's definitely pressure time for Kenny now, having to win the next 5. He'll obviously be focusing on just trying to do one shot at a time and see if he can make something of this opportunity. So I can only see the tricky ball here being the red on the right hand side there near the middle. So he's going to try and land on it now. I'm assuming it does go, in which case he's just played an excellent shot to get on it.
So I see Edmund's on the hill.
Yeah, he took a good opportunity in the last frame.
Yeah. 5 frames straight against Edmund's not an easy task, is it, Naz?
No, mate. Definitely not.
But at the end of the day, it's just about giving it a go.
Yeah, it is, and if Kenny can take this opportunity and break and run out next frame, it doesn't take a lot to put pressure on.
Do we know the status of the Mick and Matty match?
Not off the top of my head, mate, but we'll have a squeeze. Still on the website at 6-all.
Yeah, right, okay. Must be a long frame.
So Kenny's
gone well here. He's just got a tricky last ball to negotiate. He needs to sort of stun across and play for the middle, I feel. He can maybe try to double it, but I think if he can stun across and get some nice position for the middle pocket, that's the way to go.
Yeah, he'll definitely be trying to stun across for it. It is pretty tight positional play though.
And he's played that a bit short. Okay, double's a backup option. I think he's got enough to get past that yellow, right?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
Enough of a middle pocket.
Yeah, if anything, that'll probably help if he's a bit too thick on it.
And to be honest, I think if he just plays it nicely and doubles it, he might even get a nice position for the other middle on the black.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky with the white, actually.
I don't know if I'd be playing this with bottom.
He's played that really well.
I think I would have played that with top hazard and let that sort of come around rather than bottom, because he's now giving himself a really hard shot black here.
The only concern I had is if he was going to clip that yellow down the bottom.
Yeah, maybe that's why you had to play that way.
I might have to play it with top, and could have got a bit tricky.
Didn't look like you needed to, but like I said, the angles here on this TV screen are pretty deceiving.
He's jacking up for this as well.
He's
trying to play a safe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I thought he was actually trying to play it up the top. But
no, I think he was trying to go into the middle from Edmund's ball, from the yellow. I think that's what he was trying, but fair enough. Just giving it a go. That's all you can do.
There was quite a bit of focus on trying to get the white down the bottom of the table, though. I'm not sure.
So look, Edmund's got a lot of tough balls here, but it's just one at a time, really. One of these and then a snooker, and to be honest, I mean, if he gets 2 shots at this at this, I think Edmund's going to run out.
Yeah, he definitely done and dusted if he gets 2 here.
I think he's good enough to do that, especially knowing it's for the match and a state team spot.
Couple rails off the top and pot the black in the bottom right is about all Keddy's got at the moment. I don't know if there's a one cushion there, but okay, so it's.
I was just sort of talking to someone yesterday. I said it'd be pretty hard breaking to lose in the semis. I mean, you've spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, and you don't really get any reward for making the semis. Except a lot of personal satisfaction, obviously. I mean, you know, of the achievement. It's a great achievement to get this far in the tournament, but you know, just that one step further gives you that state team spot, which basically means you have to have 3 or 4 weeks of trials.
Yeah.
So it's like you can almost smell it, right, when you get to this stage.
Yeah, it'd obviously be quite disappointing to bow out at this stage, but I mean, all you can do is put your best foot forward, and when you come up against someone like Edmund,
absolutely,
it's always going to be difficult.
And there's certainly no shame in losing to any of these guys.
So this is the big shot for me, Mass. He's got 2. If he knocks this in, this will be it.
He's played that well, but he hasn't ended up really that well, has he? Unless this circular screw goes in easier than it looks.
Yeah, he's got a cut into the middle, so.
Oh yeah, okay. It looked a lot harder than that. We had that look pretty easy.
Yeah.
Looked hard on TV.
Edmund often makes these shots look pretty easy anyway.
Even if they're hard, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think that was hard as it looked at on the actual TV. So what do you think is going to go your top rail?
Yeah, he'll play it up the top.
Otherwise you're in danger of going in off or something like that. He's missed that by a fair margin.
Yeah.
But that's still okay.
I don't think he was too phased about that, knowing that he was going to land on this one.
Yeah, I think he's still okay. Yeah, you can actually game over. Got a bit of bottom left here, mate.
Bottom right.
Bottom right, sorry.
Yeah.
That main visible.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's the ball game. First state finalist.
Game, set, and match.
Chen.
We'll play at Edmund.
Alright, just watching the Matt Harmon match now, and Mick Norton. I know you guys can't see this, but it's 6-all, and Matt's got control of the table here in the 13th frame, so I think he's just going to snooker Mick now, and then Mick's obviously got a bit of trouble. But it's not easy. Matt's still got a bit of work to do here as well. It's a shame we can't change the camera to actually look at this game now.
I could always get over and swing it across, but I'm not going to do it.
We'll just wait for the game to finish and we'll see if we can swing the camera around. The problem is it's all sticky tape down. We've got Paul Berger coming over.
I think Mr. Berger's going to give it a shot.
He's a big tall guy, he can reach.
Forget about moving the camera, he just picks up the whole table.
Okay, just push it down. Alright. It's not the best angle, but at least we've got some coverage now, which is fantastic. Good work, Kenny. Good work. Congratulations, mate. Yeah, congratulations on making it so far in the tournament, though. Done well. Yeah, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, not easy.
You can get away with it against some people, but against Edmund you often don't.
He's playing well, there's no doubt.
Now, what do we do about this?
So we just need to change the names over there. Yeah, we'll change the names. Alright.
I actually know what the score is.
I think it was still 6-all, right?
Is it still the same?
Yeah. I believe it's still 6-all.
We think it's 6-all. I'm just refreshing. Was someone updating the website?
Yeah. No worries.
I might go grab one.
Alright, I might wait for you to get back and then I might head off, I think. Alright, so Haz is leaving us, but I'll stay here a bit longer until Haz gets back. And I think it's might be time for me to go home as well. I'm alright, mate, yeah. Thank you. Alright, so Mika's got a huge chance here to go up 7-6. Great shot by Mika. So we got Mount Harmon. We'll change that in a second. Yeah, nice play by Mick. You just okay to update Matt's name to M-A-T-T. And 7-6 for Mika. Alright, they're having a smoke break and a bathroom break, so the guys will be back shortly. Haz will be back shortly, and I might leave it here and go and get some much needed sleep. So thank you very much to all the viewers out there for listening in. You'll be treated to a fantastic final, regardless who is playing Edmund, whether it's Mick or Matt. I'll be certainly tuning in and watching that from home, and may the best man win. But I hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Once again, thanks to all our hardworking people out there. So obviously Mongrel from OnQ Sports, Kenny and George from the ACT 8-Ball Live, which is obviously a fantastic facility, and Paul and his team here at the HEC. I think once again it's just amazing having a facility like this, and I think it's been a great weekend for all. So enjoy and get involved, guys. Keep practicing, and the association's just getting better and better all the time. So peace out, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
Yeah, so I worked it out. I've just got to increase the little the bar on the left. Like there's two lines. The one that shows the green going up and down, and the one that's slightly to the right. That you can drag the ball to the top. And I did. It was about 80%. That's what I made the top. No music at all. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Yep. Oh, good. Perfect. Yeah, no, sweet. Yeah, no, man, I'm enjoying it. It's good. It takes up the weekends though, because no one else does it. So it'd be good if we had a second person that just, yeah, that's right. I was very, very tough. So we'll need to just think about it. Think of anyone if you get asked or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, no, he loves all right. I just don't. He's trying to take over. And he's even on. He was telling me. I'll speak to you later about it. You can hear everything.
Oh, I can just hear some words.
Oh, it is. Just trying to lose that strength. Yeah.